Hi, and welcome back to my channel to those that are returning. And to those who are new, welcome. My name is Natasha. I'm an independent Scentsy consultant. We have been exploring the scents in our new catalogue. They have been absolutely amazing. Today, I am going to take you through our fresh scents. For those that like something cleansing and fresh to the palate, this would be the section to shop in the catalogue. Now, without further ado, let's go through our scents. The first one I'm going to talk about is aloe water and cucumber. It's a very pale green scent. Now, when I first read the name of this scent, to be honest, I was underwhelmed. I thought salad, cucumber, watery, not much to smell. But boy, was I surprised. Scentsy described this as aloe water, cucumber, peel palm frond, and pineapple nectar are so mellow. Upon first sniff, you get some vibrant, fresh, watery scent out of it, but there's also an underlying sweetness. When you warm it up, that sweetness becomes a bit more pronounced. For those who are unsure about a scent like this, I suggest trying it because it is so different to what it sounds like. The next one is new to our catalogue and it's called Herb Your Enthusiasm. It's a dark, greeny, earthy type of coloured wax, and it has been described by Scentsy as wild fern garden, mint, and a sprinkling of crushed herbs will thrill botanical lovers everywhere. This is a very earthy, grounded scent, and I find as you warm it, you get that pop of the mint, which brings a bit of freshness to it. That is Herb Your Enthusiasm. The next one happens to be one of my favourites in the fresh category, and it's called Amazon Rain. As you can see, it's another green coloured scent, and it is described by Scentsy as set off on a rainforest romp, swirling with sweet notes of melon, orange zest, coconut milk, sultry night blooming jasmine. This is quite a sweet, fresh, tropical floral. You get that sweetness from the jasmine followed through by the fruity, tropical sweetness of the coconut milk and the pineapple. I absolutely love warming this in our bathroom, and I even buy the fragrance flowers to give that extra boost. I also use the laundry products in this. I absolutely love this scent. The next one, if you want something on the relaxing side, is also another beautiful scent, and it is called Jammy Time. It is a blue coloured wax, and Scentsy described this as drift into dreamland with baby freesia, lavender and sweet pea. You get that soothing, sweet smell of lavender, and the sweet pea and the freesia also make it quite sweet smelling, but it's not overpowdery and it's not overpowering. It does have a slightly powdery sensation to it, but it is quite soft enough to put into a small child's room without it being overpowering. The next one is new to our catalogue, and it is black salt and cypress. It is a black grey coloured wax, and it is described as coastal cypress mingles with a cool marine waters while a touch of black salt swirls in the breeze. You definitely get that salt, ocean, airy feel about this when you smell this, but there is also a bite to it from the black salt. The next one is also another of Scentsi's bestsellers. It is called Just Breathe, and it is described as breathe deeply as soothing eucalyptus, zesty lemon, and a melody of mints comfort, rejuvenate, and rejuvenate. This is a very medicinal smelling one. To me, it smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. You get that strong odor of eucalyptus and the lemon and the mint, making it smell quite medicinal. The next one we're going to talk about is Bondi Bungalow, and it is described as watch the waves sparkle beneath a dreary veil of sea minerals and ocean air. It is a light coloured blue wax. It's a very beachy, salty type of smell about it. Reminds me of the ocean. The next one we will talk about is Now and Zen. It's also a blue coloured wax, and it is described as sunny grapefruit balances calming chamomile in a yin and yang kind of love story. You've got like with this one, pop of citrus amongst a aquatic type smell. So the grapefruit would probably be giving it that pop of citrusy type smell, and the chamomile will be giving it that aquatic earthy type smell that I tend to get with this one. The next one we're going to talk about is Clothesline, and it is described as crisp greens, orange flowers, creamy violet, white wicker barks that will let you savour the scent of just washed laundry. Now, this is a very unique scent to me. It's a very clean scent. I don't find it floral. I don't find it aquatic. I find it quite crisp and clean, but also very strong. The next one we're going to talk about is Pink Cotton. True to its name, it's a pink coloured wax. And Sensi described this as find your fantasy on a cloud of plain cotton swirled with fruity pink berries and vanilla sugar. Now, I get a sweetness in this scent amongst that scent of cotton. So the pink berries and the vanilla sugar to me give a hint of sweetness. I actually haven't warmed this one or brought this one and tried it, but I have been told it smells quite different on warming. The next one we're going to talk about is Eskimo Kiss. It's a blue coloured wax, and it is described as blackberry jam, caramelized brown sugar, vanilla and amber in a softly romantic scent. It's very fresh, but it's also very sweet, kind of florally, even though it doesn't say there are florals in it. But it's clean, it's fresh, it's sweet, it's florally to my nose. The next one we are going to talk about is Salted Lavender, described as classic English lavender, mingles with ocean minerals and timber wood for a salty twist on tradition. It's quite a sweet smelling lavender, but not florally smelling. I think that saltiness gives it a kind of airy type feel about it, as if you're smelling a waft of lavender come through the air at you. Next one we're going to talk about is French lavender. And it is described as pure herbal fragrance of wild lavender from the hills of France. Now, that salted lavender had a kind of sweetness about it. It wasn't overly strong in the lavender smell. This is a very herbal lavender smell. You get more of the lavender, whereas in the salted lavender you get more of it as if it's mingling in the air with the salty air, seas and that. So this smells to me like a lavender pot puree. It is quite strong in the lavender. It is very herbal. The next one we're going to talk about is silver bells, and it is described as mint candy canes dance over warm and welcoming winter pear, or enveloped in a velvety blanket of caramel and vanilla sugar. You get this slight hint of mint, but it's not overpowering, and it's like a sweet mint, kind of like sucking on a Mentos or a sweet mint lolly. This would be very Christmassy, very holiday theme, which is probably why it's also in our holiday collection. But very nice at the same time. So you've got that sweetness and the warmth from the caramel, and then that pop of freshness from the mint. The next one we are going to talk about is summer rain, and it is described as dew sprinkled cyclum, fresh botanicals, and a pinch of black lava salt conjure the earthy sweet scent of passing summer storm. This smells like fresh rain, that really fresh, wet scent you get just before it rains when you go outside and you can smell rain on the horizon. This is what this scent reminds me of. The next one we're going to talk about is white tea and cactus, and it is described as a clean, crisp, refreshing floral mix with green notes. I can definitely smell a earthiness, green note about this. It is quite crisp, it is quite refreshing, but I don't get much of the floral in it. Maybe upon warming, more of the floral will come out. The next one we're going to talk about is windowsill breeze, and it is a blue coloured wax, and it is described as fresh clean breeze flutters through crisp linen in a perfect spring moment. Again, along similar lines of clothesline, you get that crisp, clean feel about it, but this also has quite a bit of a sweeter note to it and more of a airy note to it as well. And the last one I would like to talk about in our fresh category is vanilla mint, which is a white coloured wax, and it has described as wintergreen frost sparkles over vanilla and frozen citrus. you get like this burst of mint followed through by a very sweet undertone of vanilla. So that's vanilla mint. They are our fresh category scents in our new catalogue, and they do smell amazing. My favourites out of these would have to be, let's see. So there are 4 that I would go back to and purchase out of these categories. Amazon Rain, I absolutely love. I will definitely be getting Eskimo Kiss and Silver Bells new to or returning to this season to try out, as I have not tried them before, and upon first sniff they smell quite nice. And another returning favourite, which was in last season's, Jammy Time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like or subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this. Tomorrow we will go through our floral category. Thank you.